Well, this is something you don't see in California or in Florida. Look at this. That is so steep. Holy cow. But Ventura, California is not really what I expected. Um, it's not a touristy town. And which is all right, but there's really not a whole lot going on. There's just like a billiard hall and just kind of just kind of random stuff, um, so anyways, it's not as neat as I thought, honestly. To tell you the truth, it's super windy, but I'm gonna go check everything out. I'm gonna go check out the pier still and go walk the pier. I don't know if you can see this on camera on how steep this actually is, but it is steep. All right, and here we are downtown. Just has a little small downtown feel. They shut off one block of the street here, so it looks like they just shut the library. So a block of the street looks like it's, I'm guessing, permanently shut down. I'm not sure, because it's nothing special today. They don't really have an event going on or any reason to shut this area down, but yeah, I think it's just shut down for these businesses to have people, you can park in the back where I parked, and then they have lots of shops, and then the whole area is open. They have this whole block shut off too. But I mean, I'm used to it being so hot all the time that this to me is freezing. Like, honestly, it's colder here than in LA for sure. It's, what is it? I guess it's the end of September, so I guess that would make sense. But no, it's cold, man. Definitely cold. Cold and windy. Not really what I expected. Old-fashioned small movie theater. Kind of gives you the feeling of it being a small. Wow, this goes on farther than I thought. Look at that, it keeps going. But man, it's dead. Look at that, there's nobody out here. So maybe on the weekends, I mean, this is all set up for lots and lots of partying. Look at all this outdoor seating. Maybe this is kind of a summer town. Maybe in the summertime this place is just really bouncing, and it's not the weekend either. So what is it today? It's Wednesday today, so that would make sense. But yeah, pretty dead. Look at all these bars and restaurants. There's a lot of them. And then here we have a tasting room. This is pretty neat. What's back in here? All right, we got a jewelry store. Salon. This is neat. I like this. This is pretty cool. All right, well, end of the road on that. That must be a photo opportunity right there. So it's a traditional, just a standard town when you have just a little place like that. It's just like, it's not a Goodwill. It's like, what do you call that? Thrift store? There's a thrift store on the main drag. That classifies it as a traditional town, not a tourist town. But that's neat. This is cool. It was so hot when I left that, man, the AC went out on my car, and so I was roasting sitting in traffic, and then I ended up getting in the airport, and it took me like 15 minutes to cool down. I was still like sweating, man. It was just like change my clothes into just my new clothes I was gonna jump on the plane and, you know, I like wearing pants and a shirt, not a tank top or anything like that on an airplane. It's just you're next to people and all that stuff and everything. And so I've just learned socks, shoes, pants, shirt, all that stuff, instead of shorts, flip-flops, and a tank top, which is my garb most of the time because it is so hot where I live. But yeah, I wanted it. That's what I asked for. I wanted cooler weather, and I did get it. So in a way, I'm happy. All right, Main Street that I just walked was behind me, and so I'm walking over the highway and walking over to this other road that leads to the pier. So I don't know if you can see that. Right in the middle of the screen there, way out there, is the pier. So I'm gonna walk out on the pier. Whew, okay, made it. Over the highway, over here. I bet this is a summer town. You know, I mean, it's probably pretty moderate like this in the wintertime. Like, I'm between these two buildings right now. If it wasn't windy, it would actually be really nice. But I think it's that wind and being about, I don't know, probably exactly 60, 58, something like that. Maybe 55, I don't know. So there it is. Ventura, California beach. This is kind of an odd spot on the coast where the shoreline is east to west. It's not north to south, so you can see mountains in the distance. So I'm gonna look at it on a map, but it seems to me like it would almost be considered like a bay. All right, made it to the top. Looks like there's a little taco place, and then this looks like a full-size restaurant in here at the beginning, and then here's the pier. I wonder if anybody's catching anything out here. I'm guessing so, because there's a lot of people fishing. It must drop off quick because they're fishing really close. Like if that was in Tampa, it would be like knee deep right there, and they're fishing right there. There's a lot of Hispanics in like Sebastian and other really famous fishing places. I noticed a lot of times they're Asian or Hispanic, but in general, this city seems to have a lot of Hispanics. Just because, like, every restaurant you go to, you can hear the employees talking to each other in Spanish, and a lot of sometimes even the menu is in Spanish. And I was surprised to see that. So, okay, here we are, getting to the end of the pier. All right, well, that concludes my tour of Ventura, California. It's kind of neat to see all the lights lit up all the way up the mountain like that. All right.